Aloha, I'm Greg, and welcome to my gregarious world. If you want to join us on our 51-day adventure in the South Pacific, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap that notification bell. Plus, we're having a giveaway. If you subscribe and drop a comment below, you'll be entered to win a Tahitian Pearl that we purchased at the famous Robert Wan Store in Papeete. And if you share this video, you'll get an additional entry. Just comment again that you shared the video. You can enter once for each of our Tales of the South Pacific episodes, so keep tuning in and sharing your thoughts. And you never know, we might add some extra goodies to this giveaway in future episodes. You have until March 31st, 2025 to enter. We'll pick a winner on April 1st and release a video that day announcing a winner. See all our giveaway rules in the description below. We arrived at the port of Kahului on a beautiful day, brimming with excitement for our upcoming adventure. Once we got the green light, we quickly disembarked from the ship, anxious to make our way to the airport to pick up our rental car. Although we had heard about a complimentary shuttle transfer from the pier to the airport, we discovered that post-COVID, major rental companies no longer provide this service. Note that the Kahului cruise port lacks free public Wi-Fi access, so those requiring Wi-Fi should head to the nearest Starbucks or McDonald's. We chose to keep it easy and took an Uber to the Avis rental agency at the airport. Since our driver couldn't get into the cruise port, we had to meet him in the parking lot of a strip mall right across the street from the cruise port. The area around the pier is quite industrial, with limited attractions within walking distance. It's about a 1-mile walk from the ship to the exit, taking roughly 20 minutes to reach Queen Ka'ahumanu Center. With our Uber waiting, we hurried through the area, pausing briefly to snap a few photos of the Zaandam and the harbor. Once we arrived at the main road, we crossed the busy West Ka'ahumanu Avenue and easily found our Uber driver waiting for us in the parking lot. The main Maui airport, Kahului Airport, was just a 10-minute drive from the shopping center. Our Uber driver gave us directions to the car rental area from our drop-off point. Upon leaving the airport, we headed to a nearby Walmart to pick up a few items, and then drove in the direction of Lahaina to kick off our North Loop Coastline journey. Our first stop was Papawai Lookout, commonly known as the Pali Lookout. This picturesque location is located along the Hanopa'iline Highway on Maui's southwest coast and offers stunning views of Mount Haleakala, South Maui, and the nearby islands of Molokini, Kaho'olawe, and Lanai. This area is known for being a great place to observe humpback whales, particularly from December to March. Although we were there in early October and didn't catch a glimpse of any whales, the amazing scenery made the stop worthwhile. The lookout has a parking lot and a special area for taking in the views, perfect for snapping a great photo. Just a heads up, you might face some traffic jams when you're heading out, as it can get pretty busy. After we left the Pali Lookout, we continued along Highway 30 towards Lahaina. Driving through Lahaina was quite a moving experience, as the images from the news reports about the fire's destruction lingered in our thoughts. Since we had never been there before, we didn't have any mental picture of what the place looked like before the disaster, but it appeared that a lot of the vegetation was coming back and the rebuilding process had started. Many side roads off Highway 30 were blocked, and we moved quickly through without stopping for photos. During the previous evening's Q&A, Daniel, our cruise director, mentioned that he didn't recommend renting a car and driving the road to Hana because of the narrow roads and hairpin turns. So instead, without any research, we decided to explore the North Loop coastline. Karen and I were surprised to learn that a lot of people think the North Loop coastline is a harder drive than the road to Hana. If you've experienced both routes, which one did you find trickier? Share your opinions in the comments below. We decided to take the scenic drive around the northern part of the island, following a clockwise route. The views were absolutely breathtaking, but the roads were quite narrow, with only a few pullouts available for passing oncoming vehicles. Thankfully, We were positioned on the hillside side of the road. We drove carefully and kept an eye out for any oncoming traffic. As we neared the town of Kahakuloa, Highway 30 transformed into County Highway 340, also known as Kahekili Highway. We looked for an opportunity to pull over and take in the stunning views of Kahukaloa Head, a breathtaking cliff that was definitely the highlight of our journey. Continuing along Kahekili Highway, we stumbled upon a local stand selling banana and mango bread. The vibrant hot pink color of the shack caught our eye, and we couldn't resist stopping for a delicious snack. After we left the stand, we encountered what was probably the toughest and tightest part of the road. We were relieved when it finally opened up to a 2-lane road. Karen and I were happy to have completed the North Loop coastline, but I'm not sure I'd want to do it again. The views were amazing, but those narrow roads made for some nerve-wracking driving. While heading back to Kahului, we took a break at Waiehu Beach Park. It was a pleasant spot to get out and stretch our legs, although the beach itself was not very spacious or well-maintained. We stopped for lunch at Kalei'i's Lunchbox. Nestled in a strip mall in Wailuku, both of us opted for the mochiko chicken, which is Hawaiian fried chicken served with rice and corn. Karen and I agreed that it was quite tasty. Our shave ice experience in Honolulu wasn't quite what we had hoped for, so we decided that now was a great opportunity to check out what many claim to be the best shave ice on Maui, Ululani's. When we entered the shop, there were no other customers, so we could order right away. We opted for the standard Ulu size container for $7.99, picking 3 flavors, cherry, grape, and lime. Just a heads up, they only take card payments, no cash. Karen and I picked a spot where we could see the workers prepare our Hawaiian shave ice. It was amazing to see how skilled they were at shaving the ice and forming it into a smooth, round shape. After that, they drizzled just the right amount of syrup over the fluffy ice. They also let us know that we could ask for more syrup if we wanted. When the shave ice arrived at our table, we couldn't wait to dig in. It was incredibly smooth, almost like sherbet, but even creamier. Unlike the icy crunch of the snow cones we tried at the Waikiki Beach concession stand, this was a whole different level. Now we totally get why everyone raves about it. We dropped off the car at the airport and took an Uber back to the cruise port, just in time for a quick dinner in the main dining room. Karen and I made our way to Deck 3 for a brief farewell to Kahului before heading to the world stage for a Q&A session with Daniel and Kainoa about our upcoming stop in Hilo. After the Q&A, we remained in our seats at the world stage to enjoy the 7:30 p.m. show, featuring a performance by pianist Katie Clark, before heading back to our cabin to prepare for our day in Hilo. The cute towel animal on our bed tonight was an adorable lobster. See you in Hilo, aloha, and cheers! Make sure to like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell to keep up with our latest episodes. Also, drop a comment below for a chance to enter our giveaway. In the next episode, we'll visit the port of Hilo on the Big Island of Hawaii. We arranged a trip through Viator that includes stops at Rainbow Falls, the Ka'umana Lava Caves, Lava Tree State Park, and a black sand beach. Additionally, we'll sample a spamasubi, a unique Hawaiian sushi featuring spam. And more!